Breathe. Breathe, Eleanor. What are you such a lady? Of spurs and climbing gear my neighbor had in his shed. He did look at using, like, trying to get pieces and parts to use this, but I didn't. So this is like a lineman's belt, guys and girls that climb electric poles. It doesn't have a leg straps. Like, this is their version of a flip line. I don't have use for it. I think I'll try to save these spurs and see if maybe cool to have a second pair. I don't have a need for the belt, but we want to rip that apart. But I did think, oh, I could salvage these guys. So I'm gonna cut them free and then make a second lanyard, because when I was doing that first climb, I realized this tree has all those unions and you have to be able to transfer that, or just like hold on to the branch and disconnect, and then like you're not tied off. Could throw the rope up there, but figured I have these things so I can just make that another project. So we're gonna give that a shot. First thing, gotta cut these. Okay. Safety first. Safety first. Jeez, this is the one ginormous rivet. All right, F it. All right, I think these are totally safe. Everything functions on it. The weld isn't cracked or anything. All right, there we go. This will function. The old bucket of rope. I think I'll do 2 arm spans. The other lanyard is, I guess if I could just make it the other, so the other lanyard is 12 feet. This one works. We don't have 4-foot long trees around here. I mean 4-foot diameter. If I make a second based on this. And I know that this lanyard is abrasion resistant, more abrasion resistant, but surely for making, like, you just have to keep an eye on it, right? It should be fine, I would think. Yeah, that feels good. Let's just mark that for now. And then let's actually check. Let's check the internet real quick. I'm gonna check. I think we can do it. I can use just regular rope. Electrical tape. Let's see, this cut nice. Look at that. Look at outer wrap and an inner wrap. I think it did say online, like, you can burn these ends just to seal them and keep them from fraying. Yeah, like this end. This end's all burned off. Oh, I got this. Maybe I'll just wrap this one with some tape too. Okay, so how do we do this? So basically one end would be tied off, right? So is this inappropriate? Is this an appropriate time for a line? Missing a wrap. So behind, 1, 2, and down, around, and back through. This, I guess you could do a bowline, take less rope. Am I really worried about how much rope I'm using? I think it really. Let's just start there. Let's just get the idea of it going. So then you would have that tied to there, and then you do your micro pulley hitch cord, tensioning bit, right? Grab one of these, and you don't really need I don't think you really need this pulley. You could just do it with hitch cord, right? I think the pulley just helps to tend it easier. Like, you can't just use your hands. If I use this for this, then I'd have, so I just need to break this down if I wanted to do the rope. And I guess they're not that expensive, so. All right, then we come around, 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 back down, wait, one more. Okay. Around, 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 down, behind. This is so long, it's supposed to be one more. It's 4 wraps up, down, comes across, it's up through this one, right? Up through this, yeah. The problem is there's 10 different ones, you know? So then if you were to take that, throw this on there, and then these, and sandwich these. Well, that's the issue. Fudge! But I have that spare carabiner that opens. So this would still replace. This could still help. Because when I went up last, I was having to untie and tie a clove hitch every single time to your belt, to my belt. But if I just use this, because I sent 3 in the tree starter climber kit, and I could still, I think, make this work, right? I'm pretty sure. Gosh, I feel like I need to just try it. And actually, instead of putting on the whole harness, we can put this guy on. Let's see if this works. Oof. Is that poop? Did I just step in poop? Come on, come on. So, okay, just go up high. So then use the one that we salvaged. Obviously that would work. And then, let's see, so that's like that. Like that, nice. And we can let it out, nice. So at least we salvaged this out of it, the system. I guess we can make another. We don't need to work on these. They're definitely doing what they're supposed to, but they're a little looser than, yeah, but nice. All right, so we have a second lanyard. Sick. Good little activity for the day. So yeah, then we can do that. Then we would be good. There's some more poop. Yeah, I feel like it's just too cool to start. And I could go do it, a good try. It's like 45 degrees. I could try. No, it's gonna be like 55. Pushing 60 here in 2 days, so I'll just be logical. I'm not doing this to make money or anything. I don't need to rush into it. It'll be cold and uncomfortable, and then get hurt because I'm uncomfortable. So yeah, I think we just salvaged and made ourselves a second lanyard. This isn't climbing or like lanyard-based rope. It's just 1/2-inch climbing rope, but I think as long as keep an eye on it, make sure it's not worn, which shouldn't be any issue for what I'm doing. Just keep an eye on it, we're good. Nice. Thank you, Bino H channel as the video I checked out, just to make sure basic concepts. Cool, cool. So you have one climb, we'll do another climb. Yeah, we're gonna cut this thing down here shortly. All right, sick.